Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and random people online who decide to click on the video, I am joined today by the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, the ultimate sign of power, the man who eats T-bone steaks and lifts barbell plates, the one and only Zach from Diamond Select. Hello, old friend. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm surviving, living the dream, enjoying this fantastic day of recording and hanging out with you.
I am looking forward to it. It is a rare opportunity.
Yes, indeed, and one that is always fun for us here to gauge, talk about some toys, some statues, and other fun items that's offered in the Diamond Select catalog. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kick things off here. It looks like our old friend, the Iron Giant, is getting a little shiny. He's looking cool. He's got some cool stuff going on. What do we got going on with this beautiful piece right here?
This is our new metallic variant of the Iron Giant. Same great taste, new shiny color. But he's got one interchangeable hand for the gun hand, and he's got light up eyes. So he is all set to go for everything you love about the old Iron Giant figure, but in a new shinier package.
Wow, isn't that awesome? And you guys have had a lot of great success with the previous figures in the past, so it's nice to see another release come out for the diehard collectors, but also maybe for somebody who maybe missed out on the initial release and wants an Iron Giant in their collection.
Yes, for sure. If you didn't think the first one was shiny enough and skipped it, definitely pick this one up. And it's cool. It's got the gun hand. I dig it. I'm looking forward to playing with it. My old one is kicking around somewhere, but I'm looking for an upgrade.
Very nice indeed. And then let's see, what do we got next here? This of course is well, did it not show? No, it didn't. Of course not. Let's see.
There you go.
There we go. A beautiful, what is this? Is this a gallery piece?
Yep, gallery diorama. So it's made out of PVC. That means it's going to be a lot more affordable. I think this one should be around $60. But statue quality and detail and paint and all that. So that is going to be coming out end of the year. And this is Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender, of course. And she's earthbending, kicking the rocks. And fan favorite character. And the fourth in the series. We did Waterbender, Katara, we did the Airbender, and we did the Firebender, Zuko. So now we're doing Toph. And we do actually have a couple more in the works that we're going to do. So this is not the end of the series. We're going to do more characters in this gallery diorama format. Oh,
very, very nice. I know we've had plenty of select figures, but it's nice to see that the gallery pieces are doing well. They really have come out quite beautifully.
Oh yeah, our designer, I believe they're all designed by Uriel Catone, who is a great designer. He does a lot of gallery dioramas for us. He used to be one of our mini-mate designers as well. He's a great artist, and he just did a really great job with these.
Awesome. And then moving on from there, from our folks over at this is a Gentle Giant piece, correct?
Yes, correct. We're all one and the same nowadays, but this is the team who works on the Star Wars stuff, and this is a 1/6 scale bust. So this is Cobb Vanth, the sheriff of. I'm blanking on the name of where he's the sheriff of.
It's on Tatooine, isn't it?
He's on Tatooine. I forget the name of his town. Mos Pelgo, I want to say, and he is. He's got an interchangeable helmet, which is very cool. The cool part about the helmet is his sighting. His sight is down, the targeting antenna. So that's cool. You don't see that very often, at least on a statue. He's just really cool. I think they really nailed the likeness on it too for that actor. Again, I'm blanking on his name, but I love him. He's great.
Yeah, we went back too far. Yeah, no, this came out good. The statue looks quite beautiful. I love the texture of the red, like the shirt.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's very nice.
And he's got all the dings all over the armor because this is the armor
Mm-hmm.
after it
The
survived the
Sarlacc.
Sarlacc pit and then getting sold by Jawas and all sorts of stuff. And
Dang,
then
dirty
and once Boba Fett
Jawas.
gets it back, he paints it up nice again. But this is it. This is it. Pretty beat up.
Yeah, no, it's a good looking piece. I think anybody. What scale was it? Is this a 1/6 bust?
1/6, yeah. For Star Wars, all the busts, the realistic busts that we do are 1/6 scale. We
Okay.
do have a 1/7 scale line, but that's primarily animated style, so like based on the Clone Wars and Rebels looks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no 1/6. We go standard 1/6 for the realistic bust for Star Wars.
Nice.
That line's been going for 21 years. I think the first ones they put out were for Attack of the Clones back in 2002.
Oh
Um,
wow.
and the first ones they didn't have any arms. But shortly after that, they started doing them with arms, and they've had arms ever since. So this is a 20-year-old line of busts. So it's going pretty strong.
I would have to say so. 20 years and still rocking it out.
Yep. A
That's
lot of
what we like to
diehard
see.
collectors of this line. Yeah.
Let's see. What do we got next in the mystery photo gallery?
The Armorer.
Ah,
Yeah,
the
she's one of my favorite
armorer.
characters in Mandalorian.
She is pretty cool.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's got the hammer and the tongs. She's got a jetpack. She flies around. She beats people up. I don't know if this
Right.
statue has the jetpack, but she definitely uses a jetpack in the third season of Mando,
Mm-hmm.
because she flies around hitting jetpacks, stormtroopers with her hammer. But yeah, she's a really cool character and very mysterious and very cool. And this is a cool statue, I think. This
And
is, I
this is a
believe,
premiere, right?
I think this
Collection
is a
piece.
premiere 1/7 scale.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a 1/6 scale line called Milestones, but this is a Premier Collection 1/7 scale. Milestones, we've been focusing on a lot of the major characters of the original trilogy and the new Mando series. But she's part of the 1/7 line, which we do have a lot of main characters in that as well. We just put out a really great Boba Fett. We put out a couple of Mandos in this line, a few 1/7 scale Mandos, and yeah, it's exciting. I am a big fan. We just put out a 1/7 Boba. No, not Boba, Bo-Katan, which was a really nice as well.
Oh, nice. Let's see. What do we got next here? I think it's movie season because we got some Spider-Verse action going on here with
Yep.
what a Gwenpool or not Gwenpool, but
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen. Sorry.
I think although her book is Spider-Gwen, I think we're going to call her by what she goes by on the street, which is Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider.
So she's a really cool 1/7 scale bust. We do make some 1/6 scale Marvel busts, but the comic, we've been doing this great line of 1/7 scale Marvel pieces, which is comic based, which is very cool. And I think they're all designed by Nelson Asensio, who is a great designer. He's been around for a long time with us, and I believe they're all sculpted by Juan Pitluck, who I've never met, but he does a great job with these. You can tell
That piece looks really beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really nice piece. Nelson's pieces always have a lot of nice movement in their designs, and Juan's done a great job of capturing that. But yeah, it's a really great piece. I love the costume, but you don't see a lot of content with her unmasked. So this is very cool.
Yeah, no, this is very nice. I really like the face sculpting there. I don't know, it immediately grabs your attention.
Yeah, she's got the big eyes, she's a very cute face. Yeah, it's a great likeness. Not of anyone in particular, but it's a great interpretation of the character. Going for that classic Gwen Stacy, combined with a modern costume. It's very cool.
I agree. And then moving on from here, folks, we got a little bit of fun and excitement heading our way with what I believe is new to the line, if I'm not correct in terms of not character, but like actor, I guess actor slash character. Can you tell us more about this?
Yeah, this is a 1/6 scale. We've got a line of 1/6 scale movie-based busts that we're working on. We just solicited Captain America not too long ago. We got a Vision coming up, which is very cool. But this is Chris Hemsworth as Thor, 1/6 scale. Yeah, I think it came out pretty great. It's a prototype, not final, so I'm sure there'll be little minute changes within the production. Things tend to stretch out a little bit or flatten a little bit, when you cast it in the right material. But I think they did a really good job with the likeness, and I'm looking forward to seeing a final version of it.
Yeah, no, the details on this thing look pretty cool. I love the way the armor looks
Yeah.
on him, like the chainmail stuff. And
Yes,
then
and this
the
is
hammer looks pretty good.
Yeah, this is specifically how he looked in Thor: Dark World, because his armor changes pretty much on a daily basis in the movies. But this is Dark World Thor.
And that cape came out pretty good too.
Yeah.
I know capes can be somewhat difficult in like a sculpted figure, much less on a articulated figure. But I like the way this sits and the way it holds up.
Yeah.
And then what do we got here? Is this looks like is this a gallery piece?
This is a gallery diorama.
No way.
Yeah.
This no.
Yeah. It was previously exclusive to Walmart, so you may have seen it before. It's been out there, but we're going to offer it to comic shops, so people who weren't able to get it before can get their hands on it. So you'll be able to order it from, like specialty comic and toy retailers, online retailers as well. It came out really great. I don't have the artists in front of me, but the skulls and the I want to say it might have been a Caesar design, but the skulls are very cool. The dinosaur skulls, like he's been killing dinosaurs apparently, which is very neat. The energy effects on the hands, I love those. But yeah, it's I have one. I have one in my archives, but I need to break it out again and take some pictures of it because I love this piece.
That's a beautiful piece. Like I'm just kind of blown away by this thing. Like that's beautiful. That is really neat. And let's see. What do we
Yeah, I
got
believe
next?
the retail price on that will be $60 as well. So
no, get out of here. $60?
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The gallery dioramas are a really great value for the material and just we put as much paint and sculpting detail into them as we do our resin statues, but the material really makes all the difference. And I know that there's a lot of people who are they like their resin pieces. They want it to be resin or nothing. But these are, a little bit smaller than our Premier Collection statues. I think a little bit slightly smaller scale. I want to say it's more like 1/8 or 1/9 than the 1/7 of our Premier Collections. But it's still a really nice piece. And if you're interested in collecting statues, but not, spending a lot of money on them, then gallery is definitely the way to go.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how you're doing it. You're giving away this fine product at a discounted price. I think you guys have all gone crazy. But I think it's awesome that you're looking out for the collector that way, both new and long time. So it's just a very beautiful piece.
Well, thank you.
Let's see. What do we got next here? Do we got like a best of series going on here?
Yeah, we've been doing the best of. We're doing single releases and 2-packs of various characters, but we wanted to do a fun box set that was like diorama based. So we're doing a backstage diorama in the packaging, and it's going to come with a couple of characters that we haven't been able to get out before since their initial release back in the select style format packaging. So Manamana, who's up there with Gonzo, and Bean Bunny, who's down there in the front with Scooter. They haven't been released since probably in about 5 years, since the first select action figures came out. So we're gonna be putting them back out there along with the main characters for backstage. You got to have Scooter because it's backstage, but
Well, of course.
But yeah, it should be a really nice set. I think it's selling for, I want to say it's selling for 90. That's a pretty good deal for 6 action figures plus a really cool diorama. It's constructed from the packaging. It's not a plastic diorama; it's a cardboard diorama, but it's still a really nice display piece.
Yeah, no, it looks good. I mean, honestly, I look at a piece like this, and it looks like it has multiple functions. If you're an inbox collector, it looks cool on the shelf. If you're out of box collector, you can bust out the camera phone. If you got one of those fancy smancy cameras that people are talking about, you can take pictures that way. So I mean, it has versatility, and that's before you even open it.
Yeah. Before I open it and take the guys out, I'm gonna definitely see how it shoots from inside. Maybe I'll take the plastic out of the front and see how that works. But I'm definitely looking forward to taking some pictures of it and seeing how it photographs. Get some fancy lighting going on, see how that goes.
Absolutely, and that's something that definitely will be fun to see as time goes on. I look forward to that. Let's see here. Going on to our next picture. Let me pull up my screen properly. We got some jumbo action here. Jumbo Mania running wild.
Yes. We've been doing a series of concept jumbos. These are 12 inches. Just so people know, they're 12-inch versions of classic. Previously, there were versions of classic Kenner figures that we were just doing at the 12-inch scale. And yes, there are still some that we haven't made, and we're still working on doing those. We showed off some cool ones at Celebration. I think we showed off Jabba's band. Cy Snoodles and Max Rebo and Droopy McCool. And this is in our concept series. So we've done a concept Vader with the Ralph McQuarrie style helmet and blue details, accents. And then we did a concept Luke Skywalker where he's got the gas mask on. He's got the white lightsaber. And this is concept Han Solo, back when he had a beard and a really cool trench coat. And and that's a vinyl trench coat on him.
Oh, wow.
And I believe all the vinyl trench coats and capes are removable, so you can take those off. It's a really cool looking piece. He's got the blaster and the lightsaber, because back then in the designs he had everybody had a lightsaber back then.
It's just the way they rolled.
It's you might as well. I'm looking forward to adding this to my my Darth Vader and my Luke Skywalker, and we do have more in the works. I'm not sure who's next, but I know that as long as they continue to do well, and I think they've been doing well, that we'll be making more concept versions. So keep an eye out.
Oh, very cool. And then we got some TMNT action here.
Yes,
getting down with the Last Ronin, I believe.
Yes, I will admit that when I was a kid, TMNT might have been a little bit after my time. My brother had a lot of TMNT figures. I think I just had a couple from the very beginning. But I've always loved the property. I used to read the Archie comics all the time and all that. And I definitely read Last Ronin when it came out because I heard so many good things about it. And this is our Last Ronin box set. So you got the Last Ronin. I won't spoil who it is for people who don't know who is the last surviving turtle. I definitely recommend
one of the four.
It's one of the four.
That's all we can tell you.
Not some magic fifth turtle. It's one of the four. And then you got April O'Neil there to his left, and her daughter Casey Marie Jones, I believe, on the right, and on the far left you've got let's see, Oroku Hiroto, I believe his name is. This is Oroku Saki's son. So this is the new Shredder in his new Shredder armor. So
how dare that Shredder.
And I'm excited about it. We've been putting out box sets of the classic turtles, like retro cartoon style turtles. We offered one set already, the Turtle Blimp box set, where it comes with one turtle, I think Donatello, and then the other 4 other characters, including Shredder, I think a Foot Soldier, I want to say Bebop and April. But we're going to offer the second set next month, which is the Technodrome box set, and that'll
Oh,
have
nice.
I think that has I want to say it's Raphael, but also Rocksteady. I want to say Krang is in that set. I think we got another foot soldier, and I forget who the fifth one is.
Well, you can't
But
have enough foot soldiers. I mean, we got
no,
to
I
build
think
that
I think
army.
we're gonna have a foot soldier in every set, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's pretty
So
cool.
so yeah, so you have a few foot soldiers when you finish building it. But that one's going to be offered next month, and those are all cartoon based. But this one is up for pre-order starting today, and you can it'll ship, I think, end of the year.
Very nice, very nice. Now with the turtle mini mate stuff, do you guys have a? Do you guys plan on just sticking with Last Ronin and cartoon, or potentially down the line could we see like other like Archie stuff or movies inspired stuff, or things of that nature?
Anything is possible. I don't know that we do another Last Ronin set just because we're kind of hitting all the main characters here.
Hmm.
But that's certainly possible. I know there are different looks for the Last Ronin, and the other three brothers have kind of appear as ghosts in the series, so I could see that being a cool 4-pack. But I don't know. We don't have any specific plans that I know of. The cartoon stuff could always continue if those 3 sets do well. I'm sure we could come up with more characters that would make sense and different costume variations, especially from Archie. Like at that time, they all went to outer space and became wrestlers. They had some great outfits there. Um, and but yeah, more comic stuff is possible. We've done some like classic Mirage turtle sets. We did a black and white and a color set of them in their red bandanas. That was a while back. We
Hmm.
did them in the 2000X cartoon. I want to say, I forget what year it is, but the ones that came out in the 2000s with where Donatello liked April, and there were some really cool designs there. We did a series of blind bags and 2-packs based on that. And just very recently, we did a 4-pack where it was inspired by the old toys, which was very
Yes,
cool. All the
that's a
colors
cool
were
set.
tied to the old toys. They had their multicolored. They had all the weapons in brown, inspired by the old toys. A couple of Mousers, some throwing stars. That set was really, really cool. I think we even still have some in stock in our web store. So definitely check that out if you haven't gotten one. But yeah, anything is possible if these continue to do well. We love the turtles, so movie turtles would certainly be totally awesome. And we got the new cartoon coming up, the new cartoon movie coming out. Heck,
Hmm.
Rise of the Turtles was a pretty good cartoon. I think is it still on the air? I'm not sure, but
I don't.
but certainly had some interesting designs. So that's something to think about. It had some great action scenes, that's for sure. But the designs are pretty cool too. So yeah, I'm curious to see more about the new cartoon movie that's coming out. It's got a great voice cast, but yeah, if this all does well, I can see us doing more for sure.
Awesome. That's what we like to hear.
Sorry, that was a long answer.
No, it's okay. Hey, it could be worse, right? It could always be worse. And then I'm gonna go ahead and stop this because the other screen. I don't know why those other photos didn't come up, but we're gonna try this again. We're not quite done yet, folks. We got another great thing to talk about, and let's see here. Don't know where it went. In the meantime, though, while I pulled that up, I wanted to ask you. We had some. I don't have any photos handy, but rumor has it we have some exciting AEW mini mates that are now out on the market.
Yep, the first series is out now. Let's see. I'm trying to think. When we showed them, I could show some pieces if I wanted to. Let's see. Where are they? They're in 2022. Here they are. I don't know. I could always share my screen. Let me see if I can share my
Yeah,
screen.
go ahead.
Present, share screen, 2 monitors. Don't show these tips again. Choose what to share. All right, let's show this. New tab. No, window. This one. Share. All right. Am I showing that? No, I'm not showing that anyway.
I
Stop
got it.
sharing. You can
There you
see
go.
it?
Yep.
All right, those that's AEW Mini Mate Series 1. You got Britt Baker, you got Kenny Omega, you got Chris Jericho, you got CM Punk, and they come with breakaway table, they come with a chair, they come with a barbed wire bat, and they come with a chain. So those are very cool. And we're gonna do another box set of 4 more characters. We got a 2-pack coming out of the Young Bucks, which should be coming out next. And next month, I think we're going to offer the wrestling ring, which will come with Excalibur, the announcer. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. So now your mini mates will have a viable place to get the action on.
Yes. So far, all my pictures have shown them fighting backstage, just because they don't have a wrestling ring to fight in yet. But I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that one.
I'm so glad you guys are made a ring, because I was looking online and I was like, there's not really anything that works at scale.
Yeah, the action figure ones are all too big. Maybe if you went back to like the Hasbro 4-inch figures, maybe that ring might not be too terribly out of scale. But
well, there are smaller ones, but the problem is they got all these all these different company logos on them and stuff.
Oh yeah. I think WWE did a line
like a micro brawlers line, they called it.
Yeah, Micro Brawlers is out there now. I didn't know they'd done a ring, but I think they did a C3 series, which was used to have mini mates in it, but I think they did a C3 wrestling ring a while back, which is sort of like a building set that they did. I'm not sure if that one is still around, or if I'm pretty sure it came out, but I'm not sure if you can still find them. I don't know how many they made, but yeah, AEW is I enjoy AEW a lot, so I'm excited about the mini mates and the gallery dioramas we're doing. I'm hoping to get my CM Punk soon, and then we got John Moxley, and then we got we're going to be offering Bryan Danielson next, so that's very cool.
That's very nice. It's got a passionate fan base, and they're definitely gaining momentum and doing.
Yeah, they just announced a new weekly show on TNT called Collision, I think. So that's pretty cool. And
from the reports I was reading, they had some great ticket numbers for Wembley that they're trying to sell out over in the UK. So, I'm glad that you guys are teaming up with them, being the tag team to deliver some awesome AEW products with that Diamond Select quality on it. So, it's a match made in heaven.
Thank you.
Let's see here, and I think I finally got my pictures ready. Let's share the screen again. It's a very professional show, folks.
You've seen how the sausage is made.
Yeah, exactly. Sassafras. This was announced recently during the showcase, and people were I don't want to say like freaking out, but they thought it was a statue, but it's an action figure. Since I got you here, I just wanted to get some clarification. Darkwing Duck's got multiple different products from you guys coming out, correct?
Yes. We've got one gallery diorama of him sort of in action on top of a rooftop with his grappling gun. And then we've got an action figure we're going to be offering very soon. Now, that is the action figure. The articulation hasn't been cut into it yet, but it's going to be fully posable. It's going to come with a bunch of interchangeable parts, a couple different heads, a couple different weapons. And it will be awesome. So it will have articulation. This is not a statue. This is just a prototype. So we will be offering that. I want to say end of June. We're going to offer that one. The gallery diorama has already been offered. Hopefully it'll be coming out pretty soon. I haven't checked the ship dates on that one recently, but it should be coming out pretty soon. Because we offered it several months back, if I recall correctly. Darkwing Duck, that should be coming out in June. Actually, the Darkwing Duck PVC diorama. So by the time the action figure gets offered for pre-order, you should be playing with the diorama. So that's that one's coming up.
Very, very exciting. I don't know if I'm thinking of another company or not, but did you guys also announce a second figure, or was it just Darkwing?
I think in the preview showcase that we did, I think we showed Negaduck as well. I don't.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought I saw Negaduck, and I couldn't remember or not. I
Yeah.
was like,
So we got the action figures of Darkwing and Negaduck that are going to be coming out. Negaduck comes with some cool alternate heads and weapons as well. And then I think in the future we will offer a gallery diorama of Negaduck, which should be pretty cool. I've seen
oh,
some.
nice, oh, nice. And then, hopefully, depending on the success of this line, is it possible? I know everything's hypothetical and it all depends on a lot of variety of factors, but maybe expanding into some other characters as the line continues.
Yeah, some people have been very excited about the action figures and saying they want to get all the members of I think it's the Frightful Five or the Fearsome Five.
Hmm.
Bush Root and
What is it, Megavolt? Or is that his?
Megavolt. I'm pretty sure it's Megavolt and not Negavolt. And then there's the dog who's water and I'm blanking on who the last one is. But anyway, I don't know for sure about those. We'll see how well this one does. Maybe we can make some of those. But I know that I'm rooting for a Launchpad McQuack action figure. I don't think we've had it for them for a long time. Not since DuckTales. I don't think we've had a Launchpad McQuack action figure. Well, we guess we had one for the new DuckTales cartoon, but I'd love to do a classic Darkwing, classic Launchpad.
Hey, if you guys could sneak in a Gizmo Duck in there too as well,
that was my other vote. So it's a no-brainer, but it's probably a different license. So we'd have to.
I think they may have crossed over. I'm just. There's so many duck shows out at that time frame.
They definitely interacted a ton in the new Darkwing, in the new DuckTales cartoon. They hung out a lot. They made fun of each other. They did a lot of fun stuff. But I don't know if he ever appeared on the classic Darkwing Duck cartoon or whether Darkwing ever appeared on the classic DuckTales cartoon.
I don't think Darkwing did, but I'm pretty. I don't know. It's been so long. I haven't watched those shows since I was a kid. What do I look like? A crazy person? But yeah, no, I'm excited to see where this line goes, and this will be a mass release. This isn't like locked into one place, right?
Well, I don't know if it's going to be at any mass retailers.
No, like I mean, like comic, like Big Bad Toy Store, comic shop.
Yeah, it'll be available through everywhere you can order toys, except for Target and Walmart. So Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, comic shops, your local comic shop, DiamondSelectToys.com, of course. A lot of different places, so it's not going to be exclusive to one location, that's for sure.
Well, awesome. That's awesome to hear. I'm trying to think, is there anything else before I let you go that we didn't cover?
I don't think we showed let me see, 2208 share. What do we got here? 22, 23, 306. I don't think we showed the Matrix.
Oh, I don't know how those did not get in there. I thought I added them in. I'm so sorry.
Have you seen? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So this is Agent Smith. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. It changed. It changed on me. How did it change on me? Why did it change on me? Well, that's no good.
Here, I think I can.
There he is.
There he is. Okay.
So Agent Smith, he is.
I don't see it in full screen. I still see the small.
No. All right. I'm bad at this.
That's okay. Let me pull it. I have it.
How's that? No.
No. That's not you. It's. I can't believe I missed that. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. We just announced it a couple days ago. Working on a press release I'm going to send out to everybody. Just waiting for approval. And
okay, I think I got it. Once again, folks, we are definitely on top of our game around here.
But yeah, we're going to do a bunch of different characters. We definitely have Neo and Trinity and Morpheus in the works. There you go.
There we go.
I really like this one. I think this is another Nelson design. Nelson is great for putting a lot of movement and like energy and things in his designs. So the hands are in movement, like when he starts punching Neo in the subway station. He's got the fists flying, and you can see they start to blur a little bit, and you can see like multiple hands at once. And so he's got like 3 on one side and 3 on the other side that he just punched through a pillar with, and it's very cool. So I'm excited about this one. I just rewatched The Matrix not too long ago with one of my kids, and it's still holds up. It's a great movie.
Awesome. I think there was another image we didn't. Was there some Game of Thrones stuff in there too?
I don't think there's any Game of Thrones in that one, but
No. You did send out a press release about some Game of Thrones.
I did send out some information about Game of Thrones. We do have the Jon Snow coming up soon. Let me see if I can get a picture up for that.
Well, you looked that up. Right now, with the Matrix line, are we? I'm sure you can't comment any further, but I wouldn't be doing my due diligence as to ask you. Right now, are we just kind of sticking with gallery pieces for right now?
That is all we have announced.
Okay.
We will be announcing when the press release is approved. But other categories are possible, and some are in development, and we will keep people posted as soon as we are able to talk about it. I found a picture of Jon Snow if you want me to show the Jon Snow.
Okay, let's go ahead and get that in there. I can see it. I think our viewers can see it. Yep.
Yeah. All right, so that is Jon Snow with Ghost. And this is season 8 look. So he's got the kingly robes on and the kingly cape, and he's got Ghost is missing an ear. But it's a really cool looking piece. And I think the next one we're going to be offering is Tyrion. And he is going to be coming up for pre-order, I think, next month in June, I want to say. And they're just really great pieces. And we are going to do some other stuff with the Game of Thrones universe stuff. And we'll see how those go. But or when we offer those. I think it's going to be another couple months before you see anything else besides the gallery dioramas. So, but we'll keep everybody posted again. And I know there's a couple more after Tyrion, so you'll see a few more of these, the gallery dioramas.
So yeah, folks, you want more Game of Thrones stuff in your collection? Better open up that wallet. No peer pressure, though. No peer pressure.
No pressure. But we certainly, the way we do stuff, we certainly look at how things are performing, in terms of pre-orders, when we're developing new products. So if something does really well, then we're like, oh, let's make some more stuff. And if something's not doing so well, then maybe we wonder, maybe it's not the right time, maybe it's not the right product category, price. We try to follow, what retailers are ordering, but also what consumers are ordering, because we do have our own website where we sell stuff. So we take a look at what people are ordering there as well.
Absolutely. Well, I gotta say, you guys always have a wide variety of stuff. It's like a smorgasbord of great items. If you enjoy one intellectual property, well, they got like 10 others that you can check out too, folks. So I think that's pretty cool. There's a lot of wide variety and a lot of cool releases. Once again, you're just throwing away money, free money with that beautiful Dr. Doom gallery piece. I don't know what secret plan you guys have for offering at such a low price, but it is what it is, I guess. That's why you guys make the big bucks, and that's why I sit here behind a computer screen.
Yeah, we do raise the prices sometimes on the gallery dioramas if they're getting bigger. Like I think the one with Ghost, the Game of Thrones one with Ghost, because it's like 2 figures, it's a little bit more expensive. I think it's $75, but I'm pretty sure Doom is still $60. I'm pretty sure Agent Smith is still $60. It's a great bargain, great deal for those.
Well, I can't disagree. Even if I did, I'd be lying, and if I'm lying, I'm dying. To quote an old phrase. As always, I will say they can get all the latest information on Diamond Select Toys. They don't have to get it just from me. They can get it from other cool places like Instagram and Twitter at Collect DST, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Correct?
Uh-huh. And we have Facebook, obviously, Diamond Select Toys, one word. And I think we're on TikTok still. We have a TikTok account.
Okay, so you want to say, and we got some cool stuff going on the TikTok world over there.
Yeah. TikTok and YouTube, we share a lot of 360s of different products. Like so you can see what they look like before they come out. And we have an unboxing team. Cannon Doll X unboxes a lot of stuff on YouTube as well. So definitely check out. I think we're Collect DST at Collect DST on YouTube as well. So definitely check it out.
Yeah, no, definitely. She does a good job with those unboxing videos. They're quick, but they're fun, and you get different angles of the stuff. Definitely check it out, folks.
Yeah, she's great.
And then I guess that will do it for now. As always, I got to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to hang out with me, talk about these crazy things called collectibles and toys, or however you want to phrase it. So I really appreciate you stopping by.
Anytime, man. It's always great to talk to you.
Absolutely. I 100% the other way. So, folks, give them a follow. You got any questions, comments, let us know. And if I don't have the answer, I'll get you in touch with the right people to get you the answers that you need, and or at least attempt to for what it is. But once again, I want to thank Zach for stopping by, and Diamond Select as always for being so kind. And until we meet again, great googly moogly.